Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be discussing a movie that's quite unique, and I'm excited to share my thoughts with you. The movie is called Bitch, and it's a 2022 film that's gained some attention for its unusual plot. What caught my attention was the fact that it's a movie with a runtime of just 13 minutes, which is extremely short. I'm curious to see how the director managed to tell a story in such a short amount of time, and that's what we're going to dive into today. So, let's start with some general information about the movie. Bitch is directed by Louis Duran, and it stars Jai Rajani. The production details are quite interesting, as the movie was made on a budget of just $25,000. That's an extremely low budget, and it's impressive that the team was able to create a movie with such limited resources. Unfortunately, the box office numbers for this movie are unknown, which isn't surprising given its short runtime and limited release. The movie has a rating of 0.0 out of 10, which is quite low, but we'll get into that later. Now, let's dive into the plot of the movie. Bitch tells the story of a young woman who's running away from her mistakes. As she's trying to escape her past, she becomes cursed, and her life starts to unravel. The movie takes us on a journey as she tries to navigate this curse and find a way to break free. The plot is quite complex, considering the short runtime, and it's impressive how the director managed to pack so much into such a short amount of time. Without giving too much away, the movie takes a dark and unexpected turn, which keeps you on the edge of your seat. The story is engaging, and it's clear that the director was trying to say something about the consequences of our actions. The main character in the movie is played by Jai Rajani, and she does a great job of portraying the emotional depth of the character. The character's motivations are clear, and you can understand why she's making the choices she is. However, the character development is a bit limited, due to the short runtime. You don't get to see as much of the character's backstory or relationships with other characters, which would have added more depth to the story. Despite this, the main character is still relatable, and you can't help but feel for her as she navigates the curse. One of the most interesting things about this movie is the fact that it was made on such a low budget. The director had to get creative with the special effects and cinematography, which is impressive. There are also some behind-the-scenes facts that are worth sharing. For example, the movie was shot in just a few days, which is incredibly fast. The cast and crew had to work together to get everything done on time, which is a testament to their dedication. There are also some Easter eggs in the movie that are worth looking out for, which add an extra layer of depth to the story. In terms of themes, the movie explores the idea of consequences and the power of our actions. The cinematography is also worth noting, as it's quite unique and adds to the overall atmosphere of the movie. However, there are some things that don't quite work. The pacing is a bit off, and some of the scenes feel a bit rushed. The movie also feels a bit disjointed, which can make it hard to follow at times. Despite these flaws, the movie is still engaging, and it's clear that the director was trying to say something important. So, what's my final verdict on Bitch? Overall, I would give the movie a rating of 2 out of 10. While it's an interesting and unique film, it's not without its flaws. The short runtime and low budget are definitely limitations, but the director does a great job of working with what they have. If you're looking for a movie that's a bit off the beaten path, Bitch might be worth checking out. However, if you're looking for a more polished and refined film, you might want to look elsewhere. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.